As of now, no information. We have no information that anyone else is involved in the attack.
A shocking start to the new year. Today we dive into the troubling contradictions being exposed as federal investigators continue looking into the New Year's Day attack that left over a dozen dead on New Orleans' Bourbon Street. It's time for your daily truth.
He then drove from Houston to New Orleans on the evening of the 31st, and he posted several videos to an online platform proclaiming his support for ISIS.
More questions than answers today as federal investigators piece together the events of New Year's Day, a deliberate attack on Bourbon Street that left 14 dead and over 30 injured, sparking fear across the country. 24 hours after saying it appears he had partners, police are now saying Shamsud Din Jabbar acted alone. But the timing and circumstances of this attack raise a host of unsettling questions. Can this actually be believed?
Copy.
That same day, a Cybertruck exploded outside Trump Tower in Las Vegas. These events are now prompting warnings of potential copycat attacks, even though federal officials emphasize that these two incidents are unrelated. Interesting. Though coincidences are difficult to ignore, what makes this story even stranger is the handling of evidence.
We are here inside the New Orleans terrorist home. You can see that it's been clearly destroyed, the door at least, from the FBI raid yesterday.
Within 48 hours of the attack, a journalist is seen freely entering Jabbar's Houston home, capturing images of Qurans, bomb-making materials, and personal documents, all items that would typically be secured by investigators. This laxity contrasts starkly with the FBI's secrecy around other cases. Cases like the one involving the alleged assassin of President-elect Donald Trump.
Well, it's all speculation at this point, and we don't know whether this person was, pro-Trump, anti-Trump, maybe some kind of Islamic connection, although I don't think that.
So let me get this right. In just under a week, journalists are given free reign of the Jabbar household, but FBI investigators cannot determine what his motivations were. In a week, the whole world knew the story of the United Healthcare assassin, Luigi Mangione. Instead of finding these answers, federal agencies are now issuing warnings about copycat attacks, but the inconsistencies in their narrative are now fueling public skepticism. Why is it that events like these seem to coincide with major political milestones? Is this incompetence, or is there something more deliberate at play? Let's not forget, these attacks occur as Donald Trump prepares to retake the Oval Office. History shows us a troubling pattern. ISIS, or its affiliates, often resurface around significant political events, providing justification for sweeping foreign policy decisions.
In early March, the United States, this government shared information with Russia about a planned terror attack in Moscow. We were very clear about that. On March 7th, we actually informed Americans in Russia did a public advisory, to be more specific. And, ISIS bears the sole responsibility here. The sole responsibility, and Mr. Putin understands that.
Jabbar's mysterious motivations and the government's response only deepens the mystery. As we connect these dots, the details are the same. A U.S. veteran turned domestic terrorist armed with the flag of an organization born from U.S. interventions abroad committed a heinous act. Now, authorities are playing with the truth. They are not worried about terrorism, they are worried about narratives. Who benefits from these narratives, and why are certain truths concealed from the public? One thing is clear, none of this adds up.